You see, in the World Economic Forum, in the Agenda 2030 or the New World Order, they state clearly that the biggest problem in the world is population. And they say that their target is to reduce the population from 8.5 billion to a maximum of 1 billion. Their ultimate goal is to find ways of doing away with about 7 billion people. Many of us who are vaccinated, there are so many people who've gotten complications, serious complications, from myocarditis to cardiovascular diseases, to blood clots, to fertility disorders. These reports are there. Look at the cancer rates that are happening, turbo cancers. People are collapsing everywhere. Cancers are moving from stage 1 to stage 5. Now, upon research by independent doctors, most of the doctors are finding out that these vaccines we got are what we call nanolipid vaccines. These are mRNA vaccines that do not leave the body. So they create protein patterns in the body. They change the whole composition of the body and the DNA. Look at the former CS Nakumicha. Immediately she got into power, early this year in March, she was appointed a board member in the World Economic Forum. And from that time, every weekend, I'm sure you've seen news, she's always launching a vaccination campaign somewhere in the name of HPV and fertility. Now in India, some years back, about 25,000 girls were vaccinated with the HPV vaccine. Majority and almost all of them fell so ill and sick. And most of them had fertility problems, to an extent that the Indian government sent out or chased the Bill Gates Foundation, who was spearheading that agenda in India. Now today in Kenya, I've come across documents where school kids all over, I've seen few documents from Kiambu County, I saw Kirinyaga, Murang'a, where now the Ministry of Health is going into schools and vaccinating our kids involuntarily. Just the other day, I saw the World Health Organization scientists saying, indeed, they've realized that most of these vaccines for the kids are harming the kids. So we as a country, if we cannot protect ourselves, if the government cannot protect ourselves in terms of our health, then what kind of a government do we have? And I'm sure most of them do not do their research. They just follow orders. Just the other day, I saw the Ministry of Health saying they're planning to deworm 6 million school kids. Now, these are kids who don't have books, don't have food. Why do you deworm me and I'm hungry? What is the agenda? You heard the president say he wants to deworm all cows. What is the agenda? To vaccinate all cows.
You want to kill also cows?
From evidence. The other days, a large number of cows were vaccinated in America. Now, the funniest thing is that cows were found with a disease that cows never get before. A large number of them were found with what we call bird flu. And they had to cull or kill all those cows. First, it starts with the civic education. People need to know. So our parents who are there at home, our kids, our fellow citizens, should be wary of people who are coming to vaccinate the kids without their consent. Because there is no law. Who makes those decisions, Obina? You know, leaders should protect the lives of Kenyans. That is key priority. You cannot lead people who don't exist. You cannot lead dead zombies. You lead people. So first protect us in the simple means possible.